some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hello.
Welcome to Stupid O'Clock. I want to do a little quick housekeeping real quick. This will be the last Saturday night Stupid O'Clock for February of 2025. What, Dan?
Has anybody ever told you just exactly how damn annoying you are?
Yeah, you do pretty much every week.
Good. Just wanted to remind you.
I'm sure Donna's mentioned it a time or two.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's a fair statement at this juncture. I don't believe that Joe Dog has heard a word she said in the last 17 years.
Well, you know, it is a proven fact that men's hearing decreases over time, which is in the same frequency as a woman's voice.
Yeah, but we still get this spider senses tingling, so you know what time it is to say yes, dear, and make it at least look like you was paying attention.
Hey, no, I'll tell you, I found the best thing. I let it, then I give her a minute to quiet down, and then I go, "Were you saying something?" Huh?
Oh, I got several days of total peace and quiet here. Lindsay came back to the office doorway and started talking to me at the same time that I messed up a setting on something and had to go back and reboot whatever it was I was starting to do. And I was just cussing a blue streak. She thought I was talking to her. And she goes, "Oh, I should have learned never to come back here and start a conversation in the middle with you." And I'm going, "Sorry, honey, I didn't notice you were there." This computer driving me crazy.
Donna downloaded some stupid app for something that she wanted to watch.
Oh.
On her phone.
Uh-huh.
And it would constantly, you couldn't shut it off. You couldn't delete the ads. You couldn't shut the app down. It took over her phone. So I mean, the only way I could get to it was, restart it, run into the settings, delete apps till I got to the one that did it. And she's saying, "Don't delete that one. Don't delete that one." Boop. And as soon as I deleted and it uninstalled it, Phone went back to normal.
Yep.
She goes, but I was watching something that app was doing. I'm going, yeah, all the freaking ads it was taking over on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
And
it was to the point, I was just ready to just pull the battery out of the phone and be done.
That's some fast talking, Dan. No, Carl, it's absolutely true. I didn't realize she was there till I got the computer back running the way I wanted it to again, and turn around. She's standing in the doorway. I didn't know she was there. It was absolute truth.
Well, you're not supposed to name your computer Lindsay anyway.
I didn't. My computer doesn't have a name unless there's a George Carlin word that can be used in this context. But yeah.
Is it the multi-hyphen one?
No, but it's multisyllabic. Oh.
Well, I just found out I didn't win the Powerball last night.
Well, damn, I didn't either because I forgot to buy a ticket.
Yeah, you got to play to win.
Yeah, well, what am I going to do with more money? I just had to pay taxes on it.
Now you're sounding like my dad.
I know exactly what I would do.
I don't know if Zach's being nice or he's cussing us out.
Calling it as he sees it.
Maybe he found out we bought Dawn a bus ticket to his house. Hey, I mean, GoFundMe's sitting there. What else are we going to do in our spare time? Oh, he actually believed me. I lied with a straight face, and he actually believed me. He'll never trust me again.
Oh, I gotta get to Dollar Tree real quick.
Oh,
I found something I gotta send Dawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've got hairy tacos now.
Okay.
It's got this guy's face on it. It's got hair, and his name's Harry. It says, "Hello, my name's Harry."
Well, you be the one to tell her she can't hang it off her microphone stand for very long.
Hang it all she wants. It's her microphone stand.
Mm-hmm. And I don't give a shit if she hangs it up on there while she's streaming on my shows. So
Okay. I have never denied that I am a natural born smartass. I come by it honestly. It's somewhere in the family genetics, and I'm sure it probably has something to do with the reason that my dad's side of the family got kicked out of England. Oh, smart off to the wrong rich guy at the wrong time, or flirt with the wrong woman at the wrong time, or strategically relocate someone's horse or cow at the wrong time. That's about all I can figure. Um, there were a lot of blacksmiths in that side of the family, so anything is possible.
Well, shoot. Trying to find something. Which reminded me of something that I need to. Uh, y'all keep talking.
Well, I have had several instances of aphasia right there, just like that, where I'm searching for the next word, but my brain is not pulling up the vocabulary files.
Well, damn.
Brain.exe quit working for me ages ago.
I haven't heard anything more about the book, but I did get an email this morning from the editor telling me that after the publisher's already decided what the cover is and what the back cover blurb, he wanted me to submit a back cover blurb and all this, she finally approved my final edit to the manuscript. There's only like 8 things that needed to be changed after the second time we went through it together.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to say, I'm not a fan of Google Docs. I'm sure it'll grow on me. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it's not very intuitive, shall we say.
Well, dang. I'm trying to buy a website domain, and they're only registering it year by year.
Mm-hmm.
And they just re-registered it today.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I got goals.
I'm almost afraid to ask what the domain is.
Nope. I'm not even saying the name of the domain.
Mm.
I'll tell you in person.
That sounds about like it was as non-family friendly as the one that I came up with just as a joke at LibertyCon one year, and before everybody finished laughing, Fritz put his phone down and said, "I've just registered that as a new domain name." Yeah. It's another in the list of reasons why they can invite me to FroliCon all they want, but I'm not taking my clothes off for anybody but my wife.
Well, Dan, I'll be honest with you. Me and Donna joked about it. We'd go just to see what it is. Badges are $155 a piece.
That's another reason why I won't be doing that.
Rooms are $350 a night.
Jesus.
And I'm not even guaranteed a blowjob. Screw that.
Well, I'm sure the rooms come with built-in cameras that you're not allowed near the editing software.
So, hell, for $1,000, I can have fun at Disney World.
For $1,000, I can have fun at the liquor store.
And need 2 people to carry it all out.
No, just a large shopping cart. One of the large ones. They have quite a collection of shopping carts from several nearby stores that people have just gone out of the store and kept going till they get right down to the liquor store and left them in their parking lot. And they're going, well, I'm too lazy to roll it back up there. I know where it came from. It's got a
Mhm.
name tag on it. It saves us money from having to buy shopping carts. Uh, they don't come get them. We're going to use them. Of course, they take the name tag off, but if you know the stores, you know which ones they come from.
A new liquor store opened up just near us, and this was back when Donna was sick with a cold.
Uh huh.
And we went in to get some whiskey, and they said, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "Oh, just something sort of cheap to make a hot toddy." What's a hot toddy?
Y'all a liquor store and you don't know what that is?
I'm like,
They were really young, weren't they?
let me rephrase. What are you looking for?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's because you didn't go in there asking for where the gin and the tonic water was. They would have understood that one right away. Um,
But yeah, it was one of these. Of course, the whiskey that we were wanting, they wanted to sell us, the gallon, the handle. I said, all we need's a pint. No, you need handle. No, I need a pint. You really
mhm.
want handle?
You really want a customer? Bye bye. Yeah, we were in the new one close to the grocery store, like I said. Well, it's about a mile away, but you don't have to get on the highway to get there. You can go through the different store lot driveways and never have to touch the highway till you leave the liquor store. And we're looking around. Lindsay wanted something. We got a nice decanter she wanted to refill, so we got to a bottle little. It at least fill it up halfway, maybe three quarters. Uh, I'll have I'll have to get the rest of the original because we're not refilling it with the same brand because that is very expensive stuff. But I'm not impressed with it, uh, which is saying something. But it's not a variety of liquor that I drink very often. So we got something that'll do the job and keep the decanter in use. And she wanted to get some gin and some tonic water, which she did, and went up there to check out. And uh, guy behind the counter was making small talk and was going, "Well, how long have y'all been coming to the store? I noticed y'all walked straight to what you was looking for and straight back to the cash register." And I'm going, "Well, I think the first time I came in here was the same week that y'all opened the store." And he goes, "Oh, well, you returning customer. Yeah, we come back, you know, once a month, maybe twice a month sometimes." And I got to chatting again. I look up and it's a really, really tall building. And I go, "Yeah, when I first saw this place open up, I was hoping it was two stories so that there would be more shelves on the second floor." And he goes, "Well, if we get more customers, we've got enough room. We can do that. It was kind of in the original plans." I go, "Well, all you need is more customers." And he said, well, and better bosses. I did not know that they did not have a good relationship with their supervisory staff, because the ones that I interact with in the store itself are always very happy, very helpful, very polite. Everything seems to be going good for them. But if they don't like the people they're actually working under, I can foresee some problems coming up in there.
Oh yeah.
So Lindsay missed that one because the guy said it really quietly. Um, oh, and Carl, we got two very, very pretty cigar boxes. They were empty, but I'm going, damn, it's a shame I don't smoke that imported tobacco like I used to when I was in college. This would be a perfect stash box. Of course, I didn't say that out loud.
Imported from Colombia.
Colombia, Mexico, Hawaii.
Of course, I hear there's this one brand comes from Ohio, Toledo window box.
I know that one. Yes.
Poor Joe just went,
He's
No,
coding. Don't bother him.
No, I just saw that Indiana State Police were in a pursuit that ended in a crash.
Ooh.
And apparently it's still ongoing because they crashed, bailed on foot, possibly ran into an abandoned house, and they're setting up a perimeter.
Oh, they must have done something really bad, because most of the time it's safest just pull over and take the ticket. But yeah,
most of the people traveling through, if they're running, they've got drugs on them anymore. Because weed is not legal here in Indiana, but it's legal in Illinois and Michigan. And 994 is the connector between Illinois and Michigan here.
Well, it'd behoove you to slow down and not attract attention if you're doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Y'all remember when the two guys used the pressure cookers in the fireworks in Boston?
Yes, I do remember that.
And they had the big manhunt.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple of Tennessee sheriffs go, hey, we got dogs that'll find them. We don't need your help. Oh, yeah. We got dogs that'll find them. I don't care how deep underwater they are. You know, good old bloodhound.
Mm-hmm.
They were sending Malwas in after them.
No. Oh, no way.
No, you get a good bloodhound on his trail, he ain't getting away. I mean, hell, let them climb in a car, they'll still track them down. Of course, somebody has created the worst breed I think could ever possibly be made.
A Doberman Chihuahua?
No. They've bred a husky with a Malinois.
Why am I seeing sled dogs in my mind right now? Or sled horses, actually.
Yeah.
No. Huskies, They're smart, but they're completely 100% untrainable. All they know how to do is go. Then you put it with a Malwa that will do anything for you.
Except obey orders. Now.
It's just like, why? They're gorgeous dogs. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're a black tan and white with gorgeous blue eyes. With super short attention spans.
Which is why you don't play fetch with them near a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, there was a ring up in a dogfighting ring up in New York. They were breeding Chihuahuas with pit bulls.
I don't even want to think about that.
Breeding
That'd be-
Chihuahuas with pit bulls.
Yes.
Obviously, the Chihuahuas were brought into the mix for the anger factor, because pit bulls, if you don't mistreat them, are very, very laid-back dogs.
Oh, you'd be pissed off too if you shook every time you tried to squeeze out a nugget, or jumped 2 feet in the air every time you barked.
Yeah, Chihuahuas are so powerful when they bark, they back up 2 feet.
Mhm.
Jet propelled. Oh.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I got to show you something, Dan. It's going to make you say bad words.
That doesn't take much. I usually just say them because it's part of my vocabulary.
Oh, I'm scared right now.
Oh. I've already told him how annoying he is during this show. I can't play that card twice in one game. Yeah. Zach suggests we just leave. Let him do his own check for the rest of the night.
Of course, as soon as Joe Doc says that, Carl decides he's going to bed.
Yeah. Oh. I've still got something in the corner of my eye, and it is making my sinuses drain. I just hate it.
Y'all remember I told you I made my order for the new Reader's Digest to start getting the Reader's Digest delivered.
Yeah.
Yes.
My first book came today. Reader's Digest. What's going to make you cuss?
Oh, I'm already aware how skinny they've become.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they are also taller and wider.
No, they're pretty much the same size.
Well, not the ones I've seen in the store. They're taller and wider than the old ones. But then again, the old ones I'm used to were from back in the 60s.
Yeah, well, there was more in them.
Well, yeah. Always was, yeah.
I mean, but damn.
Yeah. And they charge more now, don't they?
Yeah.
They still got the humor and uniform section.
I hadn't looked that far.
It's the only part I ever read.
Oh, I read all the different joke pages that they had.
Well, there's a section on hallucinations. Okay, that's good. I imagine that should be a good one.
No, we don't talk about politics, Show Dog. Uh,
No, you didn't get what I said. There's a selection on them on hallucinations. I
yeah,
imagine it'll be a good one.
imagine. Yeah, you got a powerful imagination there.
Uh,
That and a typewriter can make yourself a best-selling author.
here's one. Dad jokes are being found offensive.
Somebody's going to have to warn Kiri. He could get arrested for that.
It's just really some of these things are,
Kind of useless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm. You found the underwear ad.
No. River cruises in America. But look at the boat. It's a catamaran.
Okay, so you can't roll it over.
Mm-hmm.
That looks cool.
There are lots and lots of very cool looking boats like that. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to have to.
That's a yacht. Yeah, that's a yacht that sleeps about 110.
Damn, I thought I had dust in my throat, but it's more like I walked through a chicken processing plant and got too close to the feathers.
Zach says they'll just sleep his staff then.
Good grief.
Oh man, it's been a day.
It's been a life.
Oh, they're talking about bicycles here. Back, Dan, do you remember when I was doing the scrap metal pickups, running around finding scrap metal?
Yeah, you found some amazing stuff and then sold it as junk.
Well, no, the amazing stuff I sold. I used Facebook Marketplace. I found this 21 speed bike. It didn't have a front axle. It had the front wheel, but the axle was missing.
That's cheap to replace. Somebody threw away an entire bicycle because they're too cheap to go out and buy a $5 axle.
Let me finish. So
Okay.
I went and bought the $5 axle. I knew it was an expensive bike. I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $200.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I no more than hit that, and within 5 minutes, boop, 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 messages started popping up. When can we come look at that? Well, I'm home.
Whenever you got $200 cash in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, lived 2 miles up the road, and he was here at no time. He was buying it for his wife. And so she got on it, and she said she wants to test it out. And I said, okay. I said, you ain't leaving until she comes back, but He goes, "Oh, I understand," and held the $200 in his hand. He says, "You can hold it till she gets back." It's okay. She was gone about 5 minutes. She came back in. She says, "Pay him." All right. So they started taking it apart, and as he closed the trunk lid, he goes, "Do you know what this is?" I said, "To me, it's just a bicycle I picked up in a deal." He said, "This is a $2,000 bicycle."
Oh, Joe Dog's jaw hit the floor.
No, my head just died. Damn
You didn't do your research.
it. I had $5 in a bicycle I picked up and out of the junk pile on the side of the road.
Well,
I made money.
your
Yeah, I
first
know.
clue that you messed up with too low of a price was the fact that within seconds of posting it, your messenger was getting blown up.
Uh-huh.
I figured it was a $500 bike. Yeah, $2,000 bicycle, $200.
Hey, I'm wondering who's dumb enough to pay $2,000 for a bicycle to start with when it's brand new. That'd be like Zach's bigger yacht next door. I think either next door is what you meant, or next year.
Zach's on his phone, fucking autocorrect.
Yep. Yeah, autocorrupt strikes again. Believe me. Oh, Adam has a 6K mountain bike. Does that mean you paid 6K for it, or
Well, they had to import it. He's all the way up. They had to roll it around halfway around the world to get it.
I'm sorry. I bought 2 cars for that price.
Mhm.
Paid like 3.5 and then upgraded. Whoa. The little yacht would be about 250 meters off from mine. Yeah. Just 'cause you own it don't mean it's yours.
Oh.
Of course, if you play your cards right, you could get you a stainless steel one that hadn't been blown up by anybody yet.
Now, Dan, I just wonder, Adam's from down under. I just wonder if the steering's on the right. On his bicycle.
One would naturally assume it's in the center like every other damn bicycle.
Joe just had to leave on that one.
Why
you
do I
gotta
come
get
here
that
every
one.
Thursday and Saturday?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that same question for 3 years now.
Dan, I hate to tell you this, but it's been 5.
Oh, no wonder people keep asking me what am I ever going to do with my life?
Hey, Adam thought it was funny.
Apparently, the answer is not a lot. Oh,
There's
the
John.
late John Scarborough.
Oh boy, I lost track of time. I'll tell you.
It must have been some good dinner you were having.
No, actually, it was planning a good dessert. I started planning it last night, and I got everything together, and I went in, and I opened up the Cool Whip. We had some Cool Whip in the fridge. I was going to make simple banana pudding.
Knowing you, it's not going to stay simple for long.
No, it's just 4 ingredients. But I went and opened up the Cool Whip, and it already molded.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had to.
And
this was like last.
Opened and it molded?
No, it had been opened. That's
Oh,
the
okay,
problem.
okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
open it, but somebody had opened it. I won't mention whom, but there were fingerprints in the Cool Whip. Let's put it that way. And
As long as it wasn't paw prints or hoof prints.
so I had to go to the store today, get some more Cool Whip. So I've got everything together now, and I was just sitting. I was trying to figure out what bowl I want to do. What I'm looking at the comments over here. I see Launchpad. Is Zach not coming into the show tonight, or is he busy?
He's probably busy.
Okay. Hi, Adam Green. Let me see. Carl's there. Let me see who else is there.
No,
Well,
Carl Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's gone to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carl Bell don't want my jokes.
He didn't even make it.
I always said that Carl was an intelligent man. Okay. Interesting thing. I don't know if this will help Joe or not. I'm going to say it anyway, though. Ingles is having a sale on chicken quarters, which is the thigh and the leg.
Yeah,
they're pretty nice size. 5 of them in a package container. $1.67 for 5 of them.
That's a typo.
I bought a typo then because guess what? I went back today to get the Cool Whip because I bought everything yesterday and forgot the thought I had Cool Whip. So I went back today, got some other stuff, and it's still there. That's the Ingalls and Ringgold, Joe. I don't know how long it'll be. They didn't have many of them, so it ain't like HalloCon. I don't know if of course, that ain't going to help you much for HalloCon because it's 6 months off. But it's Stringer Farms, which they're a local kind of thing that does poultry.
Okay, now that makes much more sense.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you about that after the show, John.
All right.
Mm.
And Launchpad says, "How is Adam?" Who is? Let me see.
Adam's one of Zach's.
That's
followers.
what I figured. Yeah.
But he tuned into this and now he's addicted to us.
That's.
I'm glad you added the ed to the end of that statement. So that's.
I'm just glad we're going to get a few days of warm weather so I can finish up on the barbecue grill.
I've still got a fence to mend and porch to fix. Probably have to replace the garage.
I've still got a pile of scrap iron I need to cut down into smaller sizes to load on the trailer. I finally got my son convinced we got to break the stuff down to haul it in. When I first started doing all that, he goes, "Why do you do all that?" And I said, "Because they don't pay me for the air on the trailer."
Yep, air don't weigh too much on a scale.
Okay, but on the bright side, I used to go to a food line late at night over there in off Gun Barrel Road area. When I was living over in East Ridge, Brainerd area, and used to go to this food line, and I used to like to buy fresh herbs, for my cooking stuff. That stuff got expensive real quick, just mint and parsley. Just I was sitting there, and the produce section is right next to the deli, and right there between the produce section and the deli, they've got this gift stand with like flowers and balloon bouquets and stuff like that. So they got the big helium tank for filling up the balloons. So I'm sitting here and I'm bagging up my little plastic bag, bagging up my herbs. I look at that helium tank and I think, I wonder.
No, you didn't.
So I went over, pushed all the air out of the herb bag and filled it up with helium and saved about 50 cents a bag.
Yep,
that's Army.
If you ain't shooting, you ain't trying.
This won't affect Dan and Joe Bachman, but do you know why Food Lion came to the Chattanooga area and then left?
Did they leave?
Yeah, the only one left is East Ridge because it was making too much money.
Oh, well, see, we've still got one down here in Ringgold. That's
Yeah.
like the big grocery store down
Yeah,
here.
well, you're in a different market.
Hmm.
Back when Food Line began expanding through North Carolina and all that,
Uh-huh.
they used to be called Food Town.
I don't remember that because Food Lion's out in New York, isn't it?
No, they're out of North Carolina.
All right, because there are Food Lions up in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, we even got some down here.
Yeah. Well, there's a little Tennessee grocery store who had the name Food Town. Had the name Food Town long before
Yeah.
the Food Line company came in. So they sued them and made them change their name. To save money, they only changed 2 letters on their sign. The L and the I from the TW. When they got big enough, they came into the Chattanooga market where Pruitt's Food Town was based. When the last Pruitt's Food Town closed down, Food Line left.
Well, that and Red Food Store got bought out by Bilo, of course, and now they are Food City.
Yeah.
And apparently that's a big one. I don't know where Food City is.
Food City, believe it or not, is out of Bristol, Tennessee.
Did you hear? This was in the news. Apparently, got a bunch of big gruff going down. Kentucky Fried Chicken has moved their corporate headquarters from Kentucky to Plano, Texas, which is a little town just north of Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I say little town. It was a little town when my dad lived there. It's getting bigger every day.
Well, everything gets bigger in Texas.
Damn, I need to go to Texas.
Hey, I went through there a couple of times, and my reputation increased quite a bit afterwards. So, not the green room.
Well, did you know Kentucky Fried Chicken is owned by Pepsi?
Hey, hang on a second. I need to do something for Zach here real quick. That wasn't what I wanted.
I think it's too late for electroshock treatment.
Yeah. Really.
Notice I didn't say who it was too late for, and Struck Dog is the one that barks, ain't it?
Lion, not Food Line like a buffet. Okay.
Yeah, Food Lion. Yeah.
Yeah, they had, and like Joe said, they changed the name to Food Line because they had all these stores that said Food Town on the sign, and
it's cheaper to change 2 letters than the entire sign.
Of course, their advertising is, I mean, just they put out those little papers like every week.
Well, we don't get them anymore.
They have a big stack of them at the store. We quit getting the local, but the Times Free Press here in Chattanooga turned into a liberal trash rag, and it got so bad that we couldn't put it in my mom's bird. My mom had a parrot. We couldn't put it in the parrot's cage anymore because it kept, wanting, diversity and all this other stuff. Anyway, our parrot was brainwashed, and so we don't get a newspaper at house. So I don't have scrap newspaper laying around anymore, which is a pain in the ass if you're frying chicken or potatoes, because you can't put the paper in the bottom of the pan with the paper towels on top of it. And if you use nothing but paper towels, it's a waste of paper towels. So every time I go into Food Line or Ingles, I'll grab one of their circular papers because they're still made out of newsprint.
Well, have you at some of the grocery stores they have the Times Free Press? Have you seen what a damn newspaper costs today?
Way too much.
I quit buying it when it went to 35 cents.
But it's only 75 cents for every copy that's in the box.
Do what?
It's only 75 cents for every copy that's still in the box.
They don't even have the little machines out front of the
No,
store.
they actually
got a rack inside. You pay at
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the box outside, that's where we got Lucky from. You know, the cat that farted on me?
Oh, they were locked up in the newspaper box?
Yeah.
Gee.
Well, the newspaper box was at the dump. So
yeah.
Somebody tossed the newspaper box.
Yeah, they scrapped all their newspaper boxes. Hell,
one of them had a cat inside, but they scrapped it anyway.
Oh, hey, they were picking them up with
Cranes.
Backhoes. Mama cat was able to escape, but she couldn't get her kittens out.
Oh, excuse me.
He ran out of
too
beer.
emotional a story for John.
Yeah. No, he ran out of beer.
Was serious, buddy.
No, he ran out of beer.
Hey, I go to Walmart, get you one of them $35 little fridges over here. You can store 4 bottles or 6 cans in it if you want to.
$15 Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, but those are used. You don't know for what.
Or you can do like me, just ride around and find one sitting on the side of the road. Why do you think we got all those little fridges behind the bar at Helicon? They didn't cost me nothing.
And how many of them actually work?
All of them.
You got lucky on that one. I had one of my supervisors.
If I see one just sitting out by itself, you know, of course I'm going to plug it up and check it out. It's usually scrap.
Mm-hmm.
But if you find one with a lot of building material around it and some other furniture, it's a good one every time.
Yep, that is a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah, they just remodeled and they didn't want it no more. Or they bought a new one to match the new
decor.
Mm-hmm. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. I will see you all.
Joe, you're getting too old if you're bailing out this early.
I've just, for some reason...
You're in a different time zone. It's only like 7 minutes to 10 your time, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's getting old, Dan. Just
get some sleep. Get some sleep.
I'm picking on him.
You probably have to get up early and plow the whole town tomorrow.
No, we're supposed to be in the... Is it tomorrow we're supposed to be in the 40s? Tomorrow or Monday? So I won't be plowing the town. I'll be using a boat to go get groceries. But y'all have a good night.
Did y'all see on the news in Detroit where the water main broke on this street and flooded the street with 5 feet of water and then it froze?
That's not going to be easy to drive in, but it is Detroit. Somebody's going to try.
It was real easy to drive on because it froze thick enough to drive on. Only problem was all the cars sitting up. Well, I say 5 feet, 3 feet. There are cars sitting on the side of the road with their hood sticking out of the ice. It's going to be weeks before
those people can drive again. Yeah.
No, their cars are ruined. Those are flood damage.
Oh,
Hell, if my
Oh.
truck had a lift kit, it'd probably still be salvageable. It'd come
I tell
out
you,
right about to the muffler.
I tell you, I tested positive for corona.
How
was-
have I escaped this long?
Oh,
Oh, wait,
John,
I didn't.
John, my insurance company is after me again, saying I need to buy flood insurance.
If your house ever floods, most of the state of Tennessee is going to be a lake.
So will
Now-
Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah,
now-
I
now,
know.
Joe,
I'm looking
Joe,
forward to the oceanfront property.
I can think of one reason that Joe needs to buy flood insurance. One.
What?
You know that big water tank up there on the hill up the road from you?
Oh, the one they cut down 10 years ago?
No, did they? Okay. And they didn't have the big stand. Okay. They used to have one of those big ones that up there for water, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not the one on the tower, the one on the ground.
Yeah.
we had one on a tower over in Danielsville. Well, no, it's that way. It fell over one day, and it was the city water supply. And houses in the immediate vicinity wound up with instant swimming pools in their basements. And I do believe the county had to pay to have everybody's
Basement
stuff pumped out and repaired from the water damage. But to
See,
this day, I can
that's-
still walk into a grocery store and hear somebody telling a story to the clerk.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, that's not
okay.
that's not a natural disaster. That is it's not an act of God, it's neglect.
Well,
Now
one
you
of the
are on
places
Northrop. You're on Northrop Street, right?
Yeah.
Joe? Okay. So, okay. Here's what's funny. I'm looking at it on Google Maps. I can actually see where the tank used to be.
Yeah.
Joe Dog, one of the places that got flooded was a lawyer's office.
Ooh.
Yeah, the city wound up paying up real quick.
Yeah,
There it
that's
is.
where the water tank used to be.
Yeah.
And now somebody's got the Batmobile parked there on the concrete roundabout.
Back out just a little bit so I can see when that was built or when that was taken. No, raise up and
April 22, 2022. And then let me see here. Oh, darn it. Oh, hang on a minute. It switched D's on me there. 2025. That is up to date.
okay. All right, scoot over to my house. Let's see if I'm home.
Let's see where is your house?
No, back down. I'm 3 houses past that. I'm the 3rd house past the water tower.
There we are. Yeah, there you are. Your truck's there. Your car's there.
Yeah, I was home that day.
I was about to say, if that thing ever bursts, you're liable to get some flood damage because you're just downhill from it, ain't you?
Yeah.
It looks like everything's downhill from it.
It is. It's like on the pinnacle. You know, it's
That would be the top of the island right
But the
there.
reason I said that was I can remember when I was a kid, that thing was old as hell.
Yeah.
The next county over has got several of those that they're still in service, but you drive by and you look at them and go, that could probably use a lick of paint there. I can see the rust on it pretty good.
The ones in Ringgold are kind of interesting. They're concrete.
Oh, well,
They're on the ground. Let me do the Google map thing again.
Oh, you can find it on YouTube. There's a news report of a water tower that had, one of the politicians or whoever painted on the side of the water tower, the founder or whoever. Somebody precisely shot a strategic point in the water tower, and it began leaking.
I can pretty much tell where this is going to go.
That's the one. That's the ones over here in Catoosa County. So
That looks like the ones down in Dalton too.
it might be. It might be similar. I mean, it is, Georgia. So, those things are huge, though. I mean, look at them compared to a house.
Yeah.
Do they have diving boards?
Well, they're capped.
I saw that, but it didn't detract from the joke any.
There's the landfill.
One of them. There's the older ones.
Oh, that's capped.
That's what I'm saying. It's the older ones. They done covered them up.
Yep. The exit driveway for the landfill we went to today
There's a rock quarry.
has got a little bit of. There's an airport. Has got a little bit of rain damage and
That's
a big
it's Vulcan
trench
material.
cut through it. And I spotted it just in time, slowed down so the van just barely crawled through the. Might as well call it a ditch now because that's what it is. I'm going, yeah, that's where one of the landfill trenches used to be. I wonder what finally.
I know where that is.
You think? I was just looking to say, one of these days they're going to take a picture while Grillzilla's sitting out there. That just
Oh, okay. Now I know what that is.
I knew exactly what it was when
When he
by the
first started
shape.
showing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Go up the road to East Ridge and look at the one where the LibertyCon where Joe Dog and I first met.
There was a LibertyCon in East Ridge?
Yep.
Well, it
That's where it pretty much was for
quite a while.
Years.
Yeah, I mean it was like just past the Tennessee line too.
Yeah, well, that pretty much almost describes everything south of East Ridge. Was it this one, Joe, or the one farther up?
The East Ridge exit.
Yeah. Baton.
Yeah.
No, other side of the storage lot.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
That one. The Comfort Inn.
Yep.
Yep.
It was kind of nice too. And then the one right next door to it was the Overflow Hotel, and it turned out to be undergoing reconstruction, but it was still nicer than the main hotel for the con.
Oh, East Ridge is getting a Whataburger, John.
Yeah, Whataburger's quality's gone down horribly.
Yeah,
they're gonna put it. Just so you know, what is it? Wally. It's gonna be. Yeah. Where's the Wally? There's the Wally's. That's gonna be the. Is that? Or is that it?
Yeah.
Am I looking for right? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the Whataburger. When I was down in Biloxi, I did a Whataburger. I was not impressed. I don't know if it should. I may give this one more shot, but I am so far not impressed with it. They got bought out by some Yankees up in Chicago.
Well, that's what happened to it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And that used to be one of the first closed malls and covered malls in Chattanooga or in the country.
Yep. See that center line right there? That's the new roof, actually. This used to be open all down through here. They had everything. They had Woolworths, Murphy's, and
And
Loveman.
right down there on the bottom right corner, that's where Lewis works.
Lewis Lee?
Yeah,
In that little bitty building there?
right there.
Oh, okay. Not off on the edge of the parking lot.
Okay, that thing has been everything. That's
Probably one of the best haunted houses Chattanooga ever had.
yes, it was. Shame they can't get that sort of thing anymore. You know, one of these days somebody needs to there's Joe's favorite store.
What is it?
Harbor Freight.
Yeah, that used to be a 2-story movie theater.
Yes, it did.
That's where
Now, what was the movie theater that was over? Was that the movie theater? No, because there was one at Eastgate over here.
Yeah.
And that, as a matter of fact, that's where the school is now. And
Yeah.
then there was one. Wasn't there one over here in Brainerd Village, or was that
the corner? In the corner, actually, where that grass is, in the corner.
What, up here?
No, down. Other end of that lot, right in there. Yeah, that's where it used to be.
Huh.
Where the grass is growing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
they
that
just
was
opened a Whataburger in the next county, and I'm not looking forward to paying $50 for a hamburger that's not as good as Wendy's.
No, they're not that expensive.
Yeah, their prices aren't bad, but the quality is. Or the last one I had, the quality was. So I'm not going to talk bad about. I'm not going to talk good about them until they send me a coupon.
That's where the FedEx plane did their belly landing.
Yeah.
They hit right there at the beginning and slid all the way to the end of the runway into the grass. Where John's got his little arrows where they touch down. And then they slid all the way down that runway. Show them how long that runway is, John.
That's pretty long runway.
That's the new runway. That's the runway they put in just for Air Force One. Pretty much. Then here's the FedEx terminal. Then,
did they forget to drop their landing gear, or
No, they had
was there something mechanical?
It was mechanical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they started leaking hydraulic fluid.
Ooh, that ain't bad. You can't do nothing without that.
Hey, they sucked the gears up, and when it came up to lock, it blew the lines and drained all their hydraulic fluid. They circled Chattanooga for 2.5 hours because they were going to Memphis.
Well,
where's the big go back to the airport, John? Yeah, there it is. The quarry water up there.
Oh yeah, that's the old Vulcan Materials. Now it's Hudson Materials.
Yeah.
There's Vulcan's way over here.
Yeah.
And then Martin Marietta's got one. I was just looking at that. Martin Marietta's got theirs over here.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
That's the new quarry. That's the new quarry.
Yeah, that's Vulcan there, I think.
Yeah.
Look at they got a pumping station in there.
They've already hit the groundwater.
Is that limestone or what are they quarrying there? Okay. I'm familiar with them from East Tennessee.
They started all these quarries when they were putting the highways in. Long ago.
Go back to where the Volkswagen place is. Back. No, not Volkswagen plant, the Volkswagen dealership.
Oh, my show just started a minute ago.
Uh-oh.
No, 10:30. 11:30. We go an hour and a half. Yours is set for 11:30.
Mine's set for 11. Oh, created at 11:19.
Mm.
All right. Scared me there for a minute. You got to quit typing in different times on the messenger post and what you're actually going to.
All right. Where right there, the lot that has, the gray asphalt.
Yeah.
That's where all the rock, that's a filled in rock quarry. That's where all the rock from the south side of Chickamauga Dam came from.
I'm sorry, Joe Dog. Mine says it's live right or Showtime now.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go.
That's all right. That's all right. How long can I go past 11 o'clock?
No, yours is scheduled. It still says scheduled. You're looking at the stupid o'clock side. Yours is on top.
I'm looking at it right now, and it says 000. It's showtime.
Oh shit. Well, I think you need to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
actually, it is saying what is it scheduled for? 11/19. No, I'm still seeing scheduled, but
Yeah, his says showtime. Go.
I'm gone.
All right, bye.
I'm trying an experiment here.
Leave.
Apparently, we're all trying the same experiment.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to jump out of that one. Get back over here to you, Dan, or John. Okay. All right. Well, since Dan's already finished up, let's close out. But hang around, John. I need to talk to you for a second.
All right.
All right. Let's say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.